WeBUS. WeBUS stands for We Are a Bold, Unique System of Dads that only share experiences and not advice. We started actually right after I was on your podcast not too long ago, or a long time ago. And it's growing into now it's a worldwide thing. We've got people in tons of countries around the world and in the United States that are using an app called Marco Polo to talk to each other, to actually have face-to-face conversations with other, we call them dudes. They're dedicated, they're awesome people that are just here to make this world a better place. And through shared experiences and not advice is where we find like the brotherhood actually gets really strong, because we're not coming on there to fix people, we're actually coming on there to fix ourselves. And by sharing our stories, by sharing our experiences, by sharing our traumas, by sharing our wins, by sharing everything, by just actually learning as men how to communicate with other people and how to communicate our feelings especially, is what we've created with WeBUS, is a space for men to come without the worry of like bro advice. Here's what you got to do, bro. Here's how you're going to get better, but instead guys connecting and going like, oh, I've been there. I understand. Actually, I literally went through the same thing when my kids were that age and now they're in college, and here's what we did. And through that shared wisdom, and as the WeBus grows and gets bigger and we get more members from all different walks of life, and we have military and first responder and police and fire and cybersecurity experts and pool guys and everything. It's like
Yeah.
the most amazing soup pot of this group of dads that are like really humbling. They come on every day and share something that's most guys would stuff deep down inside and just be like, no, I'm not going to talk about that, because guys don't talk about it, we just deal with it.
Yeah.
We've just created this space that they can come on and go, this is actually where I come to just let it out, just dump it on my way home from work or on my way to work or wherever I'm going. And yeah, it's become pretty special. But wanted to come on and talk with you guys about what WeBus has been doing since last time we saw you, and then also to see how Talk is doing, and continue to keep this relationship strong, because we have guys that there are some situations that are beyond our level of experience or our professionality, and to be able to reach out to you guys to be like, hey, we have a guy that's in need and he needs a therapy session, can you help him out? And it's like, you guys are so valuable for us and our ecosystem and what we do. So we're just so grateful for you. And I just wanted to come back on and be like, yeah, WeBus is still doing it. Talk is still doing it. How can we help each other? And can we get the word out there to more guys that like these places exist and you can come and be a part of them? And it's not like the way you think it is, it can be something different. So yeah, man, that's how WeBus is going.
Yeah, sweet. No, I love to hear the update, and I applaud you because it's like you mentioned, it's creating a safe place for the men to be able to come on and kind of be vulnerable a little bit, right? Where you're able to see other men kind of share their struggles, share what's going on with them, and then that normalizes you actually being like, holy shit, if Wes and Greg are sharing that they're kind of going through a tough time or they've been through stuff, that's reducing the stigma right there. You know what I mean? And obviously, like you mentioned, it's not just for the first responder military community, but you hit literally everybody, which is awesome. And um, I think it's one of those things where, and I keep going back to our motto, right, of one more is one less, where it's like
Yeah.
you have people from all over the country, all over the world, all these guys coming on, and if you can help one of these guys with parenting, that's going to help their marriage, that's going to help their relationship. If they can come on when they're going to work or coming home from work and just vent about something before they get home.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't need to get home and have a venting, bitching session to their wife or husband, and they could just be like, "Hey, I'm ready to be a dad. I'm ready to be a husband." You know what I mean? So that's what I always keep circling back to. So I love it.